But yeah, the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Today I am playing again because I cannot stay away. And I want to listen. Last time was really depressing because we just finished episode 2 and our friend died because of a misunderstanding. And it was an accident kind of and a misunderstanding at the same time. Like, if only she let him like finish or do what he was gonna do, which is wake up Ryunosuke to get a second opinion, no one would have died, you know? It would have been all good. Well, maybe all good, I don't know, because we were stowaway, right? just say it. I'm just sad. It sucks. Anyway, episode 3. I think we might... I don't know. We'll see. Episode 3, The Adventure of the Runaway Room. Investigation Part 1. Let's go. So from the experience of playing this game so far, I know that the episodes are quite long. I was talking to my brother about it. He hasn't played it yet, but he has heard that they're very long, so I'm excited. I will complete my thought later. I'm... I don't I said I was gonna finish my thought, but I don't even remember my thought. Not anymore, what the fuck? Ooh, I like the outfit. I kinda wanna bring the game volume up. It might be too low, I don't know. Let me put it at 77. Okay. Don't put your luggage down, dude. Keep watch of it. Oh, okay. Did he really finish studying law in 40 days? Is that what happened? Because remember, he had to study law in 40 days until they got to London. Or Great Britain. Well, both. They're both the same. London is in Great Britain. Okay. Anyway. I don't even remember what I was going to say earlier. God damn it. Ooh. Oh god, brain, think. What was I gonna say? Oh my god, I don't remember. Oh, good job. Good job, me. Oh, look at this place. The cogs are turning. What an incredible place. It's so imposing. It's almost suffocating. It is a bit different. Yeah, it's okay. Hold on. Okay. This place is breathtaking. It looks like a fortress. Breathtaking, I guess. Well, we don't see the full picture here, so maybe it is breathtaking, but for now, all I see are books and, gears and a chair and some suits of armor that might or may not have people in it. There are some stone buildings like this in Japan now, of course, but they've only been built in the few short decades since we opened our borders to the outside world. An authentic example like this has quite a different impact, wouldn't you agree? A far cry from the wood and paper most of our buildings are constructed from. If my knowledge is correct, I might be wrong. Even their planes were made out of paper and stuff before World War II? 1, 2? Again, I'm probably completely wrong, but it's certainly unfamiliar. But I think there's more to the differences than just construction materials. Yeah, no kidding. What is this place again? Wait, isn't this the courthouse? Ryunosuke, did you just... This is the Lord Chief Justice's office, Naruhodo-san. Oh, okay, so we're in a specific office. The Lord Chief Justices, got it. In the Supreme Court of Great Britain. Okay. We had instructions to report here at this time, if circumstances were different. We were supposed to let the Lord Chief Justice know that we had arrived from Japan. But Kazuma can't. No. Oh, again, so sad. So instead, we are here in a different capacity, as envoys, to report the news of Kazuma-sama's death. God, that's still so sad. And having delivered his or her message, an envoy's duty is done. But, so how are we supposed to become a lawyer in Great Britain then, to stay here and study for the sake of Kazuma's dream? Which we don't really even know what that is yet, or his favor. If we want to remain here in Great Britain, I have to take Kazuma's place as the law student selected for the study tour. I mean, you studied for 40 days, I guess? Yes, which means you need the requisite qualifications as a lawyer. Oh god. I mean, I'm sure he knows enough. I mean, he studied all the way on the boat right here. And, he has he has a real experience, kind of. A real experience in being a lawyer, you know, by defending himself in court after being accused of murder. Oh, I remember my thought now. So the first episode was us being accused of murder and defending ourselves. The second episode was us being accused of murder and figuring out what happened. I really hope we're not going to be accused of murder again. Like, this is Maya level being accused of murder. Like, come on. Here's to hoping. Here in Great Britain, it is the Lord Chief Justice who appoints lawyers. So that's the second reason why we're here, to have you officially recognized as a lawyer. It's the only way that we'll be able to remain here in London. Why did I say that weird? I hope I'm up to the scratch. Yeah, let's hope. Sorry for keeping... What should I give? What voice? Oh, I don't like it. He looks like, okay, so... I mean, listen, when you're in the fandom and you're on Twitter, like, all the... when you're not really surprised by what the character designs are. And I've seen this guy, but I didn't know who he was. He looks like... He reminds me of Gant, though. Oh, he definitely does. He has the fucking, the little, would you call it pendant? Brooch? Whatever. The thing. Oh. I trust you aren't too exhausted from your long voyage from Japan. Okay, dude. Ooh, pocket watch, fancy. Seems I'm 1 hour, 12 minutes, and 47 seconds late. My apologies. You're over an hour late? Dude, what the fuck? Oh, no, don't mention it. We're never happier than when we are standing around with nothing much to do. Do you know, just shut up. How fortunate. Okay. Strongheart, okay. So, introductions. I am male Strongheart. Good. Lord Chief Justice of the British Empire. And I feel like a little mouse under an elephant's foot. Oh, God, I don't like... No, let's not do that. Come on, Mr. Naruhodo, don't be a mouse. Oh, It's an honor to meet you, Lord Chief Justice Strongheart. I'm... Oh my god. I'm Ryunosuke Naruhodo from the Empire of Japan. Okay. He doesn't look very impressed. Well, Mr. Naruhodo. Oh god. Welcome to London, the capital of our glorious British Empire. Yes, thank you. Oh my god. I took my allergy meds today, but they're not working. Say it. Please excuse the sniffles. Alright, so about London, I guess, because we don't know much about it, I guess, yeah. So, what are your impressions of our capital so far? How do you like London? Oh, well, what do you need? Well, we haven't really seen the sights yet. We just got off the train, and we came straight here, so I don't know. I've been so nervous ever since I got here that I can't remember a single thing about the city. Hey, just say it's nice. You've had a good time so far. Oh, Susato saving the day. Excuse my nose. Oh my god. Okay. It's simply splendid, isn't it, Mr. Naruhodo? Oh? We had a wonderful view of some of London's streets from the carriage on the way here from the station. Everything is so impressive and grand. I must say I'm almost lost for words. I'm glad to hear you like it. The city boasts tramways, piped water and gas, even cables supplying electricity. We spearhead every revolutionary new technology in the world. Every visitor to London is astounded. Oh, okay. Yep. Thanks for saving me. Yep. Okay, we were right. And everyone seems so jolly and full of vigor. Did they though? I don't know. There's much excitement about the upcoming great exhibition we will be hosting here in London. Great exhibition? Oh god, okay. Cultural and technological achievements from around the globe are to be exhibited here in our great city. It will be the greatest spectacle of its kind in history, and will make Paris's World Fair look like a toy shop. So it's a... okay. We've kind of just been thrown in here. I don't really know what's going on yet. So, introduction of Strongheart, and then what? Great Britain's capital city is nothing but magnificent. London is the center of the modern world. Okay, even if you do say so yourself, or even okay, did I read that right? Oh my god. Okay, we're good. The sun will never set on our great empire. Okay. Perhaps it is fate that in these progressive times, we welcome visitors from the land of the rising sun. Okay, listen though, I'm not a lawyer yet, or a law student yet. Is there any way we can kind of get that rolling here? Like, I think you were expecting a student of law for this study tour, weren't you? Uh-huh. Yeah, he kind of died. The British government has already been telegraphed a full report on the situation. I understand the young man lost his life aboard the steamship bound for our shores. So they already... Wait, how'd they get it? Oh, maybe when they landed, they sent it off ahead of time? Hold on. Hold on, give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I was just, I got a delivery. Not really a delivery, just, some milk tea from my brother. Hold on. Okay. My country naturally extends its deepest condolences to yours. Oh, thank you. And you honored this appointment specifically to inform me of the news? Kind of. Well, not just that, but, you know. We are here in the capacity of envoys from Japan to report the sad news in person. They tell me you Japanese are a people of protocol and courtesy, and I see that it's true. And it is with some regret that I must inform you that the death of the young lawyer means this study tour arrangement can no longer proceed. Can we please... Okay. It's about the study tour. Mr. Naruhodo here would like to make a proposal. Oh, thanks. Yeah. Well. This is it then. The moment of truth. Here we go. Yeah, can we not stop the tour? Like, I can do it, maybe? The thing is, Lord Justice, Lord Strongheart, I was wondering if perhaps you would consider allowing the study tour to go ahead. Yeah, we need to... If you don't mind, dude. Don't misunderstand me. Britain would ideally like to see the tour go ahead. But without a lawyer from your country, there's nothing to be done. Yeah, can I become a lawyer then? What if there was someone else? Another lawyer from Japan, I mean. Oh. No, not like that. No. No, Strongheart, that's not it. Hey, Glitch, what's up? How's it going? I hope you're doing well, dude. Okay, but Ryunosuke, maybe we should go ahead with starting the sentence a different way instead of getting the man angry, because he looks, Well, the thing is... Yeah, dude. Better words. Oh, yeah. I just can't seem to find the right words to say to this man. Okay, Susato to the rescue again. Mr. Naruhodo. I could ruin things if I'm not careful. What am I going to say? If there's something else... If there's... Oh god, what did I say? Holy shit. If there is someone else here from Japan who could be described as a lawyer, it's... Well... Oh my god. Technically it's no one, but... We're trying to say we want to become a lawyer, right? So I would say... It's me? Glad here earlier this time. Yeah, that's really... Glad you're here, dude. Usually, I mean, I'm later than I wanted to be, but I mean, I definitely could have been here earlier. I kind of lost track of time, but not too late, so it's okay. Glad you're here, though. I'm gonna say it's me. I saved, it's okay. I can do it. Is that so? I mean, I don't actually have any qualifications as such, but... Oh no, I didn't Let me be lawyer. I have acted as a lawyer in court before. Only once, as it happens. And I had Kazuma to help me, and I was the accused by glossing over the details. Glossing over the details. I've been spending every spare moment on the journey here to Great Britain studying. I've learned all about British law and court proceedings while I was on board the SS I still can't pronounce the fucking name. Burdia? Budia? I don't know. I feel like the name of the ship, if I was reading the name of the ship as an English word, then it would be Buria. But it's a Russian ship, so maybe it's Budia? I don't know. The voyage from Japan is some 50 days, I believe. Not what you might call a full education. To become a qualified lawyer here in Britain, not only do you need a university degree in law, you must also complete several years of training. I realize it's far too short a period of time. Yeah, years. Short, but I can't just go back to Japan. God, no. Don't send me back. Kazuma, no. Mr. Asogi's journey had only just begun. I cannot read. Coming here on this study tour was all he thought about. I have to carry on and do everything he planned to do. Please. I know it must sound like I have an overinflated opinion of myself, but I would do anything to prove that I have what it takes. Any test you care to set me. Just one chance. That's all I'm asking for. Please. For my friend. I need to... Does he time everything? Holy shit. Okay. 31 seconds. What? Sorry? Your opening statement there, Mr. Naruhodo. It was 31 seconds long. Not too brief, not too protracted. A perfectly judged appeal, I would say. Oh my god. Which is a skill that would stand you in good stead as a lawyer. Oh, thanks. So you're willing to put those words to trial, are you? Well, I'm all for entertainment. Oh god, okay. But let me ask you one thing first, sir. Yes? God. You say you intend to do everything Mr. Asogi planned, do you? What do you mean? Do you know what his plans were? Because he never got the chance to tell me before he died. Oh no. Am I? I don't even know what those plans are. Alright. That's my intention, okay. I wonder if he actually does know. I see. Am I imagining things? Or did his expression just alter a fraction there all of a sudden? Oh god, okay. Now he's making me nervous. Very well. You have your wish. I'll give you a chance. A test to become a specially certified lawyer. Whether you pass or fail is entirely down to you. Oh god. Okay, okay. Tell me, Mr. Naruhodo, what do you consider the role of a lawyer to be? Defending people, of course. Would it be, if we're gonna go the Phoenix Wright route, Phoenix Wright route, oh my god, I can't speak, what's going on? It would be finding the truth, right? Though defending people is also important. Well said. So, let's have you defend someone. Oh god, okay. Your timing is perfect, in fact. There's an apt trial about to begin later today. No advocate has been appointed for the defense as yet, so this will be welcome news. Wait, but we don't know anything about... We don't know anything about the case. How are we supposed to do this efficiently? And... Is he setting me up to, like, fail? Straight away. Oh my god. If you manage to secure a verdict of not guilty, you'll have passed my test. What could be simpler? It's simple. Thanks. Oh my god, how did I get myself into these situations? It's... I don't know. It's very... Oh dear. What did we get ourselves into? Okay. Well, could I ask, what sort of trial is it, Lord Strongheart? Let me guess, a murder. Yes. Good question. If I remember... Of course it's a murder. What else could it be? We don't even have the victim's name, the defendant's name, the prosecution's name. We don't know what kind of, like, what happened. We don't know what the evidence is. The autopsy report, like, we have nothing right now. Just, hey, there's a trial today. Get on with it. Like, what? We don't know anything about what's going on. An extremely simple case, I understand. You really can't lose. But I should mention, just in case, if the defendant is found guilty, he will, of course, be sentenced to capital punishment. Oh god. Is that what capital punishment is? Hold on, I'm gonna write that down. I mean, it is a murder trial, and from my experience in Phoenix Wright, in the Phoenix Wright games, the trilogy, you know, all the murderers have been put to death, so I don't know. Here in Great Britain, murderers are sent to the gallows without exception. Presumably, you read that much in your short sea-based introduction to British law? Yeah. Well, I mean, what choice do we have? We'd be toying with a man's life, I know. I am the Lord Chief Justice, and I've decided it's acceptable. God damn it. Why? Why? There's no need to overcomplicate this. All you have to do is ensure that you don't lose. Easy for you to say, I guess. So the defendant may live or die depending on how well I perform in court? If I lose, he'll be hanged. Oh my god, the fucking birds. Mr. Naruhodo, you've come to me claiming to be a lawyer. If you want me to take you seriously, you need to prove you're willing to do a lawyer's job. And you say you intend to see through the will of your compatriot, Mr. Asogi. I would like to understand just how far you're willing to go in order to make that happen. God, he's testing me with the life of somebody. With somebody's life. Like, this is so messed up. Wait, it's now? Is this part of the test though? Can I say no? If I say no, will I fail? Oh my god, this is fucked up. I'm gonna say no first. I'll say yes if I have to, but no. Oh, so I have to say yes? Oh, okay, I have to say yes, I guess. Alright, fine. Fuck you. Okay. Alright, I'll say yes. Fuck you, dude. That's messed up. I don't feel good about it, though. Fine, I'll do it. Though I wonder... It's the same no matter what. No, listen. I know it doesn't matter at this point. I'm gonna say no, because that's what I think is the better option. And I'd rather go through the game with that, even if this is the same. Okay, we've... Fine. Man. I was gonna say no anyway. I'm sorry, Mrs. Sato, but what could I do? It's not an easy decision to choose whether to defend a man in these circumstances, but resolve has absolutely nothing to do with it. Oh. I think what Mrs. Sato means is that no matter how badly I'd like to be recognized as a lawyer and stay here in Great Britain, to risk another man's life by treating his one and only chance at a trial so trivially would be utterly unforgivable. That's why I chose no. It's so messed up. And I feel exactly the same way. Because, like, this is... He was doing this to test me. But, like, this is a real trial. Like, this is someone's actual life on the line. Like... I mean, if he's guilty, he's guilty. But if he's innocent or not guilty, and I got him guilty by being not, you know, like he's not being represented by an actual lawyer who knows his shit. I'm sure the defendant won't see this trial as a test, as some kind of experiment. A lawyer may fight for his clients in court day after day, but for each one of those clients, the particular day they stand in the dock may be the only chance they have to fight to prove their innocence. No, I was wrong. I'm not qualified to do that job yet. I'm sorry for wasting your precious time, Lord Chief Justice. Bye. Oh, okay. So that choice, I mean, they've had those kind of choices in the trilogy before too. It's one of those choices where you feel like whatever you choose matters, but not really. Like, it'll end up the same. I guess it's just to give you, like, what's more important to you? Like, what would your choice personally be, despite the outcome being the same thing, you know? Wait, Mr. Naruhodo. Oh, okay. It's approximately 20 minutes by carriage to the Old Bailey from here. If you leave immediately, you should still be there in time. I was quite serious in what I told you. The defendant in this case has literally no one to advocate for him. Oh. Wait, so is no one willing to advocate for the guy, or... At this point, he can't hope to find someone to represent him. The trial will begin without a defense. And if that happens, there's only one possible outcome. Guilty. He will receive the most severe sentence the judge can pass down. I mean, either way, he's fucked, right? But that is the truth. Yeah. Okay. The cold hard truth of the matter is that there is only one person now with a chance to save this man from a very miserable end. And that is you. So, I mean, this is so messed up still. So so if I don't defend this guy, he's dead. If I do defend this guy, he at least has a chance to not... I don't know. It's still messed up, though. You said it wasn't an easy decision to choose whether to... wrong voice. But in my estimation, it is purely and simply a matter of resolve. Okay. I like this angle. This guy really just always checking his time. So venture into our great city and enjoy yourselves. Wait, so are we... Is that permission to go and defend someone right now? Is that what we're gonna do? The Old Bailey. If we're going to do this, Mr. Naruhodo, we must leave at once. I guess we have no choice. Okay. Yeah, we have to leave at once, but can I examine this guy's office real quick? Like... Okay, fine. Okay, we'll go. Okay, fine. So, okay, fine. Oh, alright, let's go. The Old Bailey, London's highest criminal court with the illustrious past. Oh my god. The Old Bailey. This is where I'm to take my test and prove my worthiness as a lawyer. Alright. God, I love the music in this game. Oh, thank goodness we're in time. There's still 15 minutes until the trial begins. I never knew a horse-drawn carriage could go so fast. I thought my teeth were going to rattle loose. How fast were they going? Especially with the horse. Like, with the car, you can go fast, but it'll still be somewhat smooth depending on the road. But with the horse, it's a bit different. And the roads probably weren't as smooth either. Did you hear what I said to the driver when we climbed aboard? No, what'd you say? Get us to our destination in 5 minutes, driver, and there's a guinea in it for you. Oh, 5 minutes? Yeah, it's a lot. Well, at least we arrived here before the trial started. We better get paid for it then. Anyway, I don't understand it. The court clerk said the defendant should be here. But there's no sign of him at all. Who's the defendant? Who are we defending today? No. Feeling tense, that's all. This place gives me the sense of foreboding that I remember from the Supreme Court in Japan. An oppressive air, almost as if the building itself is going to crush whoever is about to be sentenced. It feels like only yesterday that I was the one about to be crushed. If it's her luck, I'm gonna scream. Not really, but... Top of the morning to you, madame. Sir, who is this? Who the fuck are you? What are yous doing? Follow me here. Things are fair desperate, are they? What? No. We're just here because... No need to explain, fella. I've been there myself. Or meself. Wait, where is he from? No. No, dude. No. Well, actually, we haven't... Oh god, I don't... Wait, what? Wait, no. We don't take money from strange people. He could be the defendant. Please, Mr. Sato, you don't have to shout. Okay. Tis nothing to me at all. I like to ensure I have sufficient funds to weather a rainy day, you see. I have enough wealth to buy the city of London or two 3 times over. Yeah, I don't know. Oh. Ow. Don't get me wrong, fella. I'm not giving it to you, no strings attached. I'll be wanting you to do something for me. Okay. To be honest, 'tis a little embarrassing. The trial that's about to begin, you see, is... Oh god, we have to defend you? Oh god, okay. Well, we're off to a great start. The Lord Chief just... okay. You're being accused of murder. No, I don't know who you are. No, sorry, we've only just arrived in the city, you see. I see. I suppose it isn't altogether impossible. Well, just next to Hyde Park, there is a center of London. There, in the center of London, is another beautiful park. Okay. 'Tis called McGilded Park, full of blossoming flowers in the spring and singing birds and whatnot. God, stop. Okay, stop. A city of smiles, that was my vision for London. There's nothing Magnus McGilded. Okay, Magnus McGilded. Alright. Oh, he's angry. I don't know, anybody could be a murderer, who knows? Alright, don't pass out, dude. Mr. Naruhodo. Perhaps now would be a good time to introduce ourselves, while the gentleman catches his breath. Oh, finally we get a word in, right? Mr. McGilded, the thing is, we're actually here in London to study British law. We're law students, on a study tour from Japan, you see. Uh-huh. So, if you don't have a lawyer for the trial yet, and you'd be happy to put yourself in our hands, we'll do our best to... What? What? Oh, we don't need... Oh. Oh? Wait, no. I'm so confused. What? Well, you know, that's also true. Why hasn't he hired anybody? No. No. God. Well... not at all. No. Of course not. That would be the fault of the Reaper. The what? Oh no. Aye, the Grim Reaper of the Bailey, Lord Baroque van Zieks. I know what he looks like. And there's one animation that he does that I am looking forward to seeing. Hopefully he'll do it, but... Baroque van Zieks, he's the prosecutor. Oh god, okay. When Van Zieks stands for the prosecution, they call the accused his sacrificial lambs. Okay. And to this day, in every single trial in which he's been the prosecutor, the accused has been damned. So he's literally like Edgeworth / Von Karma, but in this game. Because we have Edgeworth, he was called the Demon Prosecutor, and now we have the Grim Reaper. So it's reached the desperate situation, where there's no one willing to stand in defense against the fella at all. You could say he's a living legend of the Old Bailey. Oh god. So we're literally put up against, like, the prosecutor of prosecutors of this game, like... He must be an exceptionally talented prosecutor then. No kidding. Talented isn't the word you're looking for, madame. It's cursed. God, what are we getting into? The defendant is summoned, and his counsel. Please make your way into the courtroom. I said I wasn't gonna do voices, but here I am. Okay. Though they're not that varied, but... still. Okay. Don't know anything about the case. That's what I said earlier. Are we not gonna get any details? Any court... like... is it gonna be in our court record? Or... no, we just have our armband. That's it. Wait, I wanna look at it. Oh. Oh god, the popping started. Scales are a symbol of fairness to show that all are treated equally in the eyes of the law, which we know isn't always true when we look at the justice system, but we wish it was. And they're a warning to those who enter the courtroom without an impartial mind. I mean, most cases I've seen, it seems to be fair, but, I mean, it's not always going to be. But, I mean, that's also the judge's judgment to make, right? Like, I get it, it's not easy, but... it would be more auspicious if they were weighing more heavily on the not guilty side, I think. Auspicious. I see that word all the time, but I don't know the dictionary definition of it. I'm trying to get into the habit of writing down words I don't know in games so that way I will understand them better in the future. Very impartial, I'm sure. Oh, even they. Oh, is that his name? Kazuma. Oh, sad. The lawyer's name is embroidered on the inside here, look. Or it's Asogi Kazuma, but, you know. Alright. That's all we have in our court record. You haven't told me what happened. Until you showed your face here, I'd made up me mind, so I had. Oh? I've decided I'd have to defend myself in there. Okay. I mean, Ryunosuke, you did it yourself. But then you made an appearance. A student of law, wouldn't you know? 'Tis no accident, I can assure you of that. 'Tis fate. Okay, good. Okay, we'll go. You look like a grandma now. I literally know nothing about the case, or about this man who stands accused. In fact, the only thing I do know is that I can't just turn my back on him. So is he really not guilty? Is that what's going on here? I hope so, because I don't want to get a man a not guilty verdict when he's guilty. But everyone has the right to defend, like, to fair representation, right? So the man has no one. He'll have to stand alone in that courtroom armed with nothing to defend himself. Yes, something that Kazuma would never have allowed to happen. Okay, we're getting in. Alright. It's happening then. My first trial as in a British court. I hope you're watching over me, Kazuma. Because I have no idea how I'm going to manage this. Oh my god. Literal fire. So this is the highest court in Great Britain, the Old Bailey. Oh my god. The centuries of history in this place is palpable, isn't it? It's so different to the Supreme Court in Japan. It feels both imposing and serene at the same time. The atmosphere almost makes words redundant. Whatever the country, determining a person's guilt or innocence is always a solemn affair. May I say something, Mr. Naruhodo? Oh my god. Oh no, he's back at it again. Your eyes look ready to pop out of your head again. Calm down, dude. I know, but I just can't help it. Poor boy. Is he a vampire? Like, what the fuck? That whole pose. He looks like Santa. In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session. We are here today to determine the guilt or innocence of Mr. Magnus McGilded. I now call upon the counsels for the prosecution and defense to declare their willingness to proceed. Oh, God, okay. I wish I had a deeper voice. Because I want to give this guy a proper... We'll see, okay. The prosecution is fully prepared. Alright, Mr. Vampire. That must be the Reaper of the Bailey. He really does look fully prepared to dispatch his next poor victim to the underworld. Counsel for the defense, you appear to be Eastern. Do you speak English? Yeah? Huh? Oh, yes, of course. Sorry. But he asked if the defense was ready, and I couldn't be further from ready if I tried. No, you have to look ready. I like his design though. Oh my god. He's beautiful. Oh my god, is that like... Is that like a slur? Or is that just like... Oh no, Oxford just... It's just a way of saying back then, I guess. Because if it was like something really derogatory, I didn't really want to use it. But if it's like just like an actual word that's used in the dictionary, then I'm like, without being derogatory, then I'm sure it's fine. It just means Japanese. Okay. I don't want to... Yeah, okay. Okay. Those eyes please me. Nipponiese. So weird. That word is weird. They shroud your fear, your doubt, your trepidation. Oh, there's another new word. Woohoo! I get to write that down. Install the stream. Trepidation. I haven't even looked up the words from last stream either, so I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, this music's so good. I love it. They run wild, clinging to some phantom notion of courage. The quintessential look of a sacrificial lamb. Oh, thanks, dude. Great. Great. Good, good, good. Do you know, Skid? Don't let him get to you too much. He has the experience. A cold shiver just ran down my spine all the way to the tips of my toes. Now, Mr. McGilded. Yes, my lord. You stand accused of murder, a capital offense. You could be sent to the gallows if found guilty. Are you quite sure you wish to entrust your defense to this foreigner? Wow. Wow, okay. As I've always said, my lord, 'tis a grand thing to give opportunities to the young, even if the fella is a student from some little island off in the far east. It is not the British way to ignore the dangers to yourself and give those less fortunate a fair chance. Oh god. I'd like to think that acts of chivalry do the great British Empire proud. How's your hat not? Well, it seems the jury or the crowd seems to love him. I don't know how the British court system works. I know in modern ones there's... I don't know if... I don't remember what they're called, but there's like the two... You know what? Never mind. What do I know? I live in America right now. I'll look it up later. It seems as though everyone in the public gallery is firmly behind Mr. McGilded. Even then, though, we are up against the Reaper, I guess. I'm surprised he couldn't convince anyone to defend him. I think it's less of I think it's less of the fact that they didn't want to defend the guy, but more like they didn't want to go up against Barak von Zeeks. You know? Most are eloquently put, Mr. McGilded, and most laudable sentiments. Also, why is my chair stuck? Anyway. Now, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. Okay, so the jury system is in this game, okay. I'm sure I need hardly remind you that you 6 members of the public have been selected for your you're impartial. Are you ready to proceed? There's that one guy there with the green. His eyes are like looking 2 different directions right now. So, yes, my lord. If the task is to send rotters to the gallows where they belong, I'm more than ready. At the manor, his lordship always says we must dispose of rubbish promptly. Naturally, I agree. Why does the jury have a knife? Ha! Any criminals here will soon be wishing they never set eyes on me. How is that impartial, though? She doesn't even say anything. He's drinking! I feel a chill. That's it. Oh, don't mind me, my dears. I'll just be getting on with my knitting. Must finish these mitts for my grandson. Good. Great jury. This is great. Great. Good job. Who picked the jury? Obviously, the Von Zieks, but I've only ever read about it. But here in Great Britain, the court's final verdict depends on the opinions of these 6 jurors. Oh my god, I have to see, look at that guy, he's looking at 2 different directions. Like, okay, so in the trilogy, you have to convince the judge. But now we have to make sure if it's like, from what I know in US court, isn't it where... Doesn't it have to be a unanimous decision of guilty and non-guilty? So if that's the case in this court, do I have to convince all of them somehow? Is that what's gonna happen here? Oh my god. The judge passes sentence according to the law, but the jurors determine guilt based on common sense. So the defendant is ultimately judged from 2 completely different points of view. Okay. But how exactly do the jurors give their verdict? Oh, God. I'm sure it will become clear as the trial progresses. Good. Great. Prosecutor Van Zieks. Oh, it's Van Zieks, sorry. My lord. It's been a number of years since we've seen you here in the courtroom. I thought you'd renounced your fame. Wait, so he hasn't been in the courtroom for a while? Years. I'm known as the Reaper of the Bailey, my lord. Infamy rather than fame, I would say. But yes, 5 years has passed since I last spread my wings in this capacity. Huh, I wonder why. Oh my god. I leave that to your imagination, my lord. Oh, great. So the Reaper has been out of action for 5 years. Why did he have to choose today of all days to make a comeback? No kidding! What horrible timing! His beard seriously looks like a cloud. I love... Oh. Alright, here we go. Certainly, my lord. As your lordship is aware, this is a case of overwhelming simplicity. Yeah, of course we aren't. The incident took place in the late evening. 3 days passed. The hour was some minutes after 10. The victim was a maker of building bricks known in the community as the Thrice-Fired Mason. Like 3. Okay. Oh no. The victim's corpse was discovered in an omnibus in service on the streets of London at the time. Omnibus. Like, I know it's probably some kind of bus transportation, but I want to know what it looks like. A dagger that had been thrust into the victim's abdomen is believed to be the ultimate cause of death. Believed, but maybe not. Here is the autopsy report from the investigating medical officer of Scotland Yard. Why are they called Scotland Yard, by the way? I don't know. Like, I know what Scotland Yard is, I just don't know why they're called that. I'm curious. Okay. The autopsy report has been entered into the court record. Okay. A photograph of the victim taken on the omnibus. The knife in his abdomen is clearly visible, but his face is partly obscured from view by an old crooked hat. I almost said odd. And one further item of evidence. The prosecution wishes to submit these as well. Gloves. Wow. Yes, my lord. Seized by a policeman who arrived at the scene. These gore-soaked gloves were taken from the hands of the accused when he was arrested. Oh, great. Wow, the evidence really helps. Good. Mr. McGilded's gloves had blood on them? Oh, dear. Oh, god damn it. God damn it. Okay. How did I get into this? Isn't this lovely, Ryunosuke? Let's look at all of our let's look at all the evidence we have so far. So you have the autopsy report. So the victim's name is the thrice-fired Mason, male, age 54, occupation brickmaker. Time and cause of death, so the 15th of February, 10 p.m., somewhere between 10 to 11 p.m. Stabbed once in the abdomen with a knife whilst journeying in an omnibus. Died due to internal hemorrhaging resulting from the trauma. Internal, okay. I was gonna say there should be more blood, but if you think about it, the reason why when you get stabbed, people say not to take the thing out is because, I mean, being stabbed, of course, in itself is something you don't want to happen. That's, you know, but if you are stabbed, the knife or whatever you're stabbed with is actually better stayed put, so you lose less blood. If that makes sense. It kind of acts as a stopper, like a plug, which is kind of fucked up, but you know. I would expect him to be, I don't know. Was it instant death? This is definitely blood, isn't it? Not the most pleasant sight to be confronted with on our first day in London. No. By the way, is Mr. McGilded right-handed? Oh, well that makes this even worse. Pity. If only he'd been left-handed. Yeah. Guess there's not really anything else we could look at the moment. Alright. Let's just continue with the trial. I'm backed into a corner before I've even started. Continuing. According to the driver of the omnibus, there were only 2 passengers traveling inside his vehicle at the time. Great. Let me guess. The victim and the defendant. Obviously, one of those passengers was the deceased brickmaker, Mr. Mason. Oh, I need more drink. You know, To be honest though, I'm kind of confused as to why Mr. McGilded would be on an omnibus anyway. If he has all that money, I don't see him, with the way he's dressed and the way he acts, I wouldn't see him as a guy who would take a bus, but as a person who would probably call a carriage or something, even late at night. Well, rather damning circumstances to say the least. Defendant, what say you? Well, of course, I have no recollection of such a thing. Oh, God. To be sure, I rode the omnibus that evening. But whenever I'm in a carriage, I'm taken with a fierce tiredness, and I always succumb to it. Was it the driver who killed then? 'Tis the motion of the carriage, my lord, Lilton, so it is, and when I open my eyes again... You know, also, I don't really see McGilded as a person to wear gloves if he wears that many rings. At all times. Now I ask yous, what good-hearted soul wouldn't rush to help a fella bleeding from his stomach? I wasn't about to start worrying about me gloves now, was I? Oh, so he was wearing gloves, okay. I reached out to give the man a hand. Or a hand. Unfortunately, that statement of the driver's is only the beginning. Oh, good. Isn't that lovely? There were multiple witnesses. Wait, how were there multiple witnesses if there were only 2 people on the omnibus? If there were only 2 passengers, the only witnesses / people would be the driver and the accused, right? I don't get it. Wait, but no, that isn't that a contradiction then? Like, I don't... But that doesn't make sense, guys. Why is order spelled like that? Alright, let's just see where this is going. When the killing took place, only the victim and the accused were inside the carriage, okay? And there were witnesses to the crime. Wait, dude, but only those 2 were in there, but there were witnesses to the crime. How? Other than the driver. I don't understand. That makes no sense. No, there's a clear contradiction to what you just said. Do you know what I think? Oh my god. Unless they saw from outside, but... Oh my god, what is happening? There's a contradiction though. Oh, we got 3 witnesses on one... Okay. One witness's hat just refuses to stay on. Alright. Witnesses, your name and occupations. Beppo. Beppo. Dude, how are you so cold indoors like this? We're not outside. My name is, well, everyone calls me Beppo. I drive an omnibus in the East End. Alright? Fair play. Bruce Fairplay. I'm a banker in the city. I don't know if I like that voice for him. First. Lady. Oh, fucking. These names, I hate them. My name's First. Lady First. Great. I, make hats for gents. Dude, you need to make better hats. Your hat is so lopsided, it's not staying on your head. I like your outfit though, I want it. Let's begin by confirming the facts. 3 days ago, at a short time after 10 o'clock in the evening, all of you were present in the stand were in an omnibus and witness to the wait, no, hold on. Wait. All of you present in the stand were in an omnibus and witness to the but the same omnibus that you said there were only 2 people in? Meaning the victim and the accused? And I guess the driver? Then okay. Yes, sir. I don't even remember their voices. Okay, it's fine. Okay. Fine. No perjury allowed. Witness testimony. Fucking Christ. It was the last bus of the evening, so I had few customers. I remember it well. The victim and the man accused of killing him were sat next to each other inside the bus. Then, out of the blue, the accused just reached over and plunged a knife right into his guts. Okay, I think those are good voices, but let's see if I can even redo those. That's right. He stabbed him. I screamed, I did. I couldn't help it. As soon as I heard the scream, I stopped my bus, and then I saw it too. Okay. But where did they see it from? Where... I'd like to ask a question if I may. Well, this testimony makes absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. Why not? Well, the incident took place inside a moving carriage, didn't it? Exactly! Okay, exactly. Okay. Well, in that case, how could those 2 witnesses possibly have seen what happened? There's no way they could have seen it. The inside of the moving carriage. Unless they were inside. Wow, asshole. Okay. Oh. We only arrived in London this morning. No matter. I've arranged for us all to see for ourselves the actual scene of the crime, that is. Yeah. Great. They're bringing the fucking bus in here. It fit barely. Okay. Omnibus. It's kind of small. I can't believe they could bring something so enormous in here. Okay. As you can see, the omnibus is pulled by 2 horses and can carry up to 8 passengers. Okay. 4 passengers seated inside in the enclosed cabin, and another 4 on the rooftop deck above. Every Londoner knows that the best view of the city's architecture and sights are to be had from the top of an omnibus. And I should point out to our foreigner guests, oh. Well, why didn't they say so in the first place? I mean, still, it's dark, though. Okay. You know, listen, before we continue, I thought... Here, let me save. But I thought we were doing investigation. Oh, there was really no investigation. It's trial. Got it. Okay. Alright. Okay, I guess. I would like to submit the omnibus itself as evidence. That is the prosecution's wish. Alright. Great. The 8-seater omnibus that was the scene of the crime. There were passengers both inside the carriage and on the roof deck that night. Alright. That makes sense. Good. Good. Very good. Good. I can't believe it. The entire crime scene entered as evidence. Okay. Let's look at this. City of... No, I wanted to read the thing. Whatever. You must have a wonderful view of London streets from up here. No, I was wondering that though. It's freezing, right? A little past 10? Why would they be up here? When they could be in there? There was still room, right? Can you imagine being dragged around the city in the freezing cold as a punishment? City of something something written up there. So the skylight. Alright. Can we look inside? Well, let's open the door and go inside, shall we? Oh, okay, yes. Ooh. Okay, so the... Who closed it? So London... Ooh, what's this? This seat has a handle, it seems. Luggage? This looks like all sorts of equipment that might be needed to keep the omnibus running. Feeding tubs, tools to repair wheels, blankets, horseshoeing tools. So it's a storage compartment for the coachman to keep his things in. It seems. I mean, you never know. So there's the blood. Wait. Why is there blood on the seat, though? Like... I'll look at the photo later, but when I looked at the photo, he was stabbed and the blood wasn't running, was it? So I don't understand why there would be blood on the seat itself. That's a little confusing. There's a lot of focus being drawn to the Crystal Tower, the centerpiece of the whole exposition. Okay. And what's this? Oh, okay, it's this. Okay, same thing. Doesn't look like there's anything else in here, but I'm still confused about that blood. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Okay, let's leave. Oh wait, no! Wait, I made a mistake. I want to look at the roof. Nope. Back in we go. Just to make sure. So there's the skylight. Wait. Geez, the murder happened on that side, right? Yeah, Look at that. Phoenix Wright Omnibus. Good. Phoenix, you're in the game, kind of. Look at that. That's silly. I like that little touch, though. I wonder if that's written there in the Japanese version as well. Okay. I could help myself a lot by giving that omnibus a thorough examination. Okay, we've already looked, though. Pray, don't expect this Nipponese stray to understand the intricacies of a British court's cross-examination rights. Calm breath. Alright, my first cross-examination in a British court. Slap yourself. Wake up. Focus. Focus, Yunosuke. Focus. We can do it. Fucking Christ. Oh, my eyes are watering. Okay. We'll do a savey here. So you remember it well. Mata. Yes, I think it was sometime after 10, wasn't it? Oh, yes, sir. Okay. Ever so cold it was, sir. Freezing, in fact. Oh, this is confusing. Okay. Okay, so no other passengers. Okay, I just want to see if I have to talk to all of them. Oh, okay, okay. So only if they have a little thing on them. Not really. Okay. He's not really willing to say anything. Okay. Yeah, he is looking to the side only. Okay, so they were sat next to each other. And you saw them through the skylight in the roof of the carriage. So that means you were sitting in the back. Okay. Wait, hold on. Hold on. He looks a bit too tall to be. I don't know. And the whole outfit seems wrong. The color and everything. I mean, maybe he changed his outfit, but I feel like that's his signature look. But there's not a shred of doubt in my mind that it was Mr. McGilded. How can you be so sure? Well, how can I put it politely? McGilded is a gentleman of rather small stature. So he is small, but in the thing he looks so... But... Okay. Let's just keep pressing for now. I know, just clarify. And don't hit me with that. No. Alright. What? No, why? Also, you should not be allowed a knife in the courtroom. My mind is made up, my lord. Completely and utterly made up. I don't even remember what voice I gave you. Everybody's voice is gonna change every time I voice them. I don't like the stinking rich. Never have. They're always up to something or other, and they shouldn't be. Or that they shouldn't be. Every one of them. Okay, Judge, this guy is not impartial at all. So mean. And that little leprechaun of a man is no exception. Well, he can't fool me. Oh my god, that's so... Excuse me? No. Fuck that. What? But they haven't... None of... That wasn't even an impartial... decision. They already had a bias. A bias was already made. They had... That's not how that works. What? No. Apparently, yes, white for innocent and black for guilty. As the 6 members of the jury make up their minds about the case, one by one they each cast a ball of fire into the great scales of justice, as we saw a moment ago. If those enormous scales fall completely to the black side, wrong voice, does that mean? Oh god, there's a clear bias though, that was not an impartial decision. Judge, but that was obviously not impartial. Are we gonna ignore that? So stupid. This is ridiculous. Man. Where were you seated? Were you seated right next to Mr. Fairplay? He's not playing fair. Now, what about you, dude? What do you have? He stabbed him, you say, and you were sitting up the roof deck, weren't you? Or on the roof deck. Okay. I remember seeing the little gent next to the fellow that was stabbed. But... that guy's not very small, though. He's the same height. I don't understand. I'd been thinking about a new hat design, you see. So I was just gazing absent-mindedly around. But then I happened to look down through the skylight. It was sticking right out from his belly. That huge great knife. Wait, what? No, but the knife... Well, I mean, I guess for a knife it is kind of big. It's a dagger. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Is that... Yes, Counsel. This is the blade that was driven into the victim's belly like a stake through the heart. Okay. Is it though? It's hard to tell by a little picture. It is, and furthermore, the scabbard is emblazoned prominently with a certain initial. The letter M, which seems oddly familiar. Yeah, like as if aren't more people with the name that starts with M, okay, like... Please, no. M. For Magnus, perhaps? Or McGilded, possibly. Take your pick. Hold on. Or it could be M for Mason. I don't know. Or male. Oh my god. Alright, well... It seems this particular big name in London made a magnificent mistake. Wait. Oh god. But there are M's everywhere. Like in Mason. Oh. Nice voice. Wait, but hold on. A skilled... If he's so skilled, why is he poor? No. This weapon of murder almost certainly belongs to the accused. Oh god, okay. Not conclusive, but certainly compelling, counsel. Alright. A largish knife that was found lodged in the victim's abdomen. Its quality and fancy ornamentation suggest it must be quite valuable. Okay. My lord, if you'll forgive the interruption. Mr. McGilded is a pillar of society and a gentleman, and a gentleman's word should be okay, that's another word I don't know. Sacrosanct? Sanct? Okay. However, those of us in service know we must accept hard truths. Oh god. Are you kidding? Guys, I'm gonna fail. I don't wish to cause offense, but I do like to eradicate all traces of filth and grime. Well, we failed. Oh, not yet, okay. Every time I press these witnesses for more information, I just make the situation worse. But the only way we get information is by pressing them. We have no choice. Wow, these people really have not... Who picked these jurors? They suck. Not impartial whatsoever. I just need to keep calm and listen to the witnesses' statements again. Wait, no. Wait, I need to hear the last guys. I need to press him. Hold on. Yeah, okay. I don't care. Okay, let's... Hold on. What exactly did you see? Oh, well, sir, that would be the passenger, sir. Yes, collapsed on the floor, he was. No. No, he was in his chair, though. No, wait. Oh. No, but you heard the scream after he was stabbed already, so... There's something wrong with the testimony. How? No, it's not damning. Do these guys listen or even remember the facts of the trial beforehand? Like, what? No. Ow. No, something's not right. Okay. Okay. So we've gathered some information, so the thing is, the last bit... I'm gonna save. I don't know if I can show the photo now, because it's not... The testimony hasn't been updated at all. But if I can show that... No, okay. No, okay. Hold on. Wait, so I saw how... Because we know he wasn't... I want to be able to add that statement. How do I do that? I don't understand. Okay, let's look at the knife. That part is the sheath, isn't it? Oh, that's so sweet but sad. Anyway, there's no sense in delaying it. Let's see what the blade looks like. Okay, so there's the blood. That looks like a lot of blood. It's also a very interesting color. Why would it look any different? It's just that we've only just arrived here in Great Britain. I'm finding it a little hard to adjust. Oh, I see where the M is. That's very large. Okay, M. An ornate letter M. Undeniably Mr. Magnus McGilded's initial. Maybe W. Turnabout cases. Well, I mean, it could have been a W, who knows? It does kind of look like a W. Is there anything else we can look at here, though? It doesn't look like it. No. Just the blood, and then the M. Okay. But I want to look at the people. So whatever. Okay. There's a button missing. I don't know if that has anything to do with anything, but he's missing a button. Maybe that's just because it's a poor outfit. I don't know. Let's see. Some weird marks on his neck. Okay. I really think the photograph is important to this, though. Like, because at the last part... Okay, they were sat next to each other in the bus. And then out of the blue, the accused just reached over and plunged a knife right into his gut. Right, he's saying he had already stabbed him. And so... first, screamed, and then he said that he saw it happening, but that doesn't make sense. Okay, I guess this is one of those situations where you just have to press them again to see the reactions of the others. Like in the first trial, maybe? I was just hoping they wouldn't do that for the second time again, we'd just be able to see it the first time. Okay, no reactions from them now. Okay, everyone seems to be fine. Okay. So nobody fled. Okay. Oh, this is new. Okay, unless I just missed it like an idiot. So only 20 pence on the run. Oh, that's sad. I just can't believe it, sir. Can't believe it. Oh. Oh, that's why he keeps shivering. Okay. So that's some new information. And yet you're gonna make the decision. Ah, what an asshole. Really? Why? But he lied though. Are you kidding? They didn't... Impartial jury, my fucking ass. This sucks. Nothing impartial about this jury. All that's left is Grandma. The granny is my light right now. Yes, dear, what can I do for you? You have heard the testimonies of the witnesses in the stand. Yes, she has. Don't try to manipulate her. Well, dear, the thing is, I'm a creature of habit, me. I always go to the park at around this time of day and sit on a nice bench and get on with my knitting. There's a lovely little park just near where I live. McGilded Park, it's called. The gentleman donated it to the city, you know, to put a smile on Londoners' faces, he said. I can't imagine such a fine young gentleman would have it in him to take another man's life. Okay. I mean, listen, this jury is still fishy to me, though. There's no way they're impartial at all. And I mean, listen, her thing right now isn't impartial either, but she hasn't made the choice to automatically say he's innocent yet, despite having that belief in him. So Granny, you are the light right now. The philanthropist, Magnus McGilded, has enough wealth to purchase the entire city he claims to value so highly. But where did all that wealth come from? Your client is a Shylock, sir, and one with the very darkest of souls. Oh god, what are you gonna say now? No, Granny! So has this thought not crossed your mind? Would a man wealthy enough to buy London in its entirety not have a carriage of his own? You know, I did say that earlier. And I'm wondering if he really was in that carriage. oh, there it is. I was expecting like the BAM when he did that. It was just... I don't believe it. If I might add something briefly. You claim that the victim had been lent money by Mr. McGilded, but where is the evidence to support your claim? That is true. Also, is that a bottle of wine? Wait, are you drinking in court? Sir, are you gonna throw it at me? No, he even he even acknowledges that. Okay. Pray forgive the discourtesy of filling my hollow chalice in a court of law. Oh, that's like a thing he actually does? Okay. How can this be considered acceptable? It's not! But I find myself in unexpectedly good humor. I had heard ladies from the Far East could show great courage, but I didn't expect to experience it myself. Wow. Okay. What a pity that your display of courage is in vain. This is the debtor's ledger, which details all monies loaned by the accused. You will find the victim's name clearly recorded inside. May we see this ledger? Sorry, it just looks good. And pray forgive the discourtesy of raising my chalice in a toast to the enigmatic East at the same time. Alright, let's take a look at this. God damn it. Let's take a look. I mean, it's evidence. We might as well look. I mean, you might. Well, let's see what we find. It's a nice book, though. Alright, let's take a look. Gosh, it's crammed full of gentlemen's names, isn't it? Well, I suppose they're probably not all gentlemen at all, are they? After all, not everyone in this country is well off. Bruce Fairplay. Should that mean... It's the witness! We have a witness with that name. He borrowed 20 guineas, did he? And look, the repayment date is fast approaching. He has a motive to get McGilded. Acquitted of murder. It's... Among the defendant's list of debtors is Bruce Fairplay, who would have been due to repay his loan imminently. Oh, this changes things a bit, don't it? And the accused made quite certain he had ample recompense. Well, it would seem I've... No, juror! No! Still. No! Are you You're fucking kidding, but Bruce Fair... Wow. I feel the same way. Are you... You're fucking kidding! That was it. The last juror's decision. Her book has everything. There's a footnote. That's our saving grace. Because Granny failed us, but... Let her... Okay. Let her say the thing I need to know. When all members of the jury have concluded that the defendant is guilty, court proceedings, blah 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 blah. The defense has the right to demand a summation examination of the jurors at this point. What is that? Hold on. So... Sorry, this is very interesting to me. So I want to look it up later. I have to know. A summation examination? A summation examination? From which century has that tome you have there been resurrected? Sorry, there's a notification. Okay. Judging from the binding, I would say that book is at least 50 years old. Any modern text on British law wouldn't even give such an antiquated procedure a mention. It's a relic long forgotten and certainly no longer practiced. Oh, long forgotten, no longer practiced does not mean that it, unless it's taken out, like it's not actually a thing anymore, it can still be used, it's just no one uses it. What even is it, Mrs. Sato? This so-called summation examination? Racist asshole. Alright, Mr. Naruhodo, I think I understand. Though, I mean... or more like a superiority complex, I guess. Which I guess is still a form of racism, but... it's a time period thing, I think. If successful, the proceedings of the trial must be resumed. Barristers, that's the word I was thinking about earlier. There are 2 barristers on each side. One does like the talking and one does the they don't talk, they do like the writing, information gathering, whatnot. Again, I might be wrong. Okay. But that procedure became something of a formality with no practical benefit, really, so it rather fell out of use. It doesn't mean it cannot be used. It doesn't mean that it's not a thing that can still happen. What he's saying is that it fell out of use, it's not popular anymore, it's more of a, he's saying it's more of a formality with no practical benefit. But it can still be used. It hasn't been officially tossed out, so technically it can still be used, right? Technically, he has no right to say we aren't allowed to do that. I wonder why. No, I don't think that makes sense. Changing just one member of the jury's mind would be hard enough, let alone several. No self-respecting defense barrister would even assert his right to try it this day and age. Well, we're gonna fucking try it. Let's go. Because, listen, this is what he said this. No self-respecting barrister would even assert his right to try in this day and age. So we have the ability to assert our right to this summation examination, right? So why the fuck not? We're already in deep shit anyway. I don't see any mention of the procedure actually being formally revoked. Exactly. We're gonna do it. Fuck you. I'm suggesting that although it may be antiquated and largely forgotten, it isn't yet extinct. Voice crack. Let's do it. Fuck that. Let's do it. A summation examination. Our last possible option. Do we assert our right to carry it out or admit defeat? Assert our right. Fuck that. The defense wishes to assert its right to a summation examination, my lord. What are you objecting? If you say it's just a formality, then what does it matter? We have a duty to the world to exemplify the very highest standards of judicial procedure. Summation examinations are an embarrassment that should remain buried. No! Fuck you! But if it's our right, it's our right. I believe it could prove vital in this trial. Judge, thank you! The defense's petition is perfectly valid. The court will proceed with the summation examination. Well, fuck you. I like his character design, but right now, I'm not liking... Okay, anyway. letter you received, hmm? I knew it! This jury was fishy from the start. Impartial my ass. Why? You must all justify your decisions and explain why you believe the defendant to be guilty. It wouldn't be so hard to say if you truly believed he was guilty with no outside interference. This is most irregular. No mention was made of this before. So the only juror... That could be in our favor, though. A defense procedure no practicing lawyer has attempted for years. Okay. Let's turn this fucking trial around. So let it be then, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, the court hereby calls upon you to state the grounds on which you find the defendant, Magnus McGilded, guilty of this most serious crime. Now, what reason throughout this testimony? Oh my god, this is very interesting. Excuse me? Why is he doing that? Okay, there's no one else inside the carriage at the time, so it has to have been him. He says, I trust the driver. He has an excellent memory, it seems. 4 passengers, with fares totaling 20 pence. I think his memory sucks if he saw the stabbing happen after the stabbing happened. He stuck the chap next to him like this. Fair fares is our motto. We haven't raised prices above 4 pence for years. Okay. Stabbing the poor man. But he wasn't stabbed on the floor. He was sitting. Granny. No, listen. None of that is justified. It makes no sense. Yunosuke, calm down. Just listen to it, okay? None of them had a justified reason. They're just saying what they think happened and then saying that's... anyway. Well, let's see what we can do. We need to get these 6 people to change their minds. I'll have to throw everything I can at them and use some very persuasive language. Okay. Again with the book. According to my book, that's not quite how it works. Okay. No. We still need evidence. They've reached their conclusion by their own reasoning, you see. Your pleas will sound like excuses. In fact, it could recoil on you. The more you try to persuade them, the more entrenched they may become. Then what the fuck are we doing? What are we doing this for? I mean, it's the only way we're gonna get, like, a not guilty, but still. Well, from what I can understand, the key to this procedure is using the juror's own words to make your argument. So we have to pick... It's like a witness testimony. Oh, so I can present the evidence to the granny. They are complete strangers who just happen to find themselves here in the courtroom together. Or, oh, so contradictions between the statements. Okay. This is similar to a regular cross-examination. Okay. Oh my god. Wow, that's okay. Okay, we can do this. I can do this. Okay. Alright. Alright. I might be able to pull this off. No, that's not right. I will pull double slap! I have to pull this off. Yes. Oh, we are going to the stand. Yes, my lord. It's weird. That's a weird. I'm on the stand. Jury examination. Oh my god, this is like a debate almost. There was no one else inside the carriage at the time, so it has to be him. Alright. This one is pretty clear, so it's fine. Well, let me save really quick again. Because it looks like we can press them. Though we do have to be careful. Okay, so he's like this. Okay, so I need to pit this guy against the granny. Okay. Okay, here we go. Those two statements are completely contradictory. Oh dearie me, I was only knitting a jumper for my other half. That's a tiny jumper. Wait, how do you not know you're an Englishman? Oh my god, this is so good. We've heard from more than one witness that they allegedly saw the actual moment when the defendant stabbed the victim. Now, out of curiosity, juror number 3. Oh my god, this is so cool. Okay. You're busy with the knife, switchblade if I will. How would you say the defendant stabbed the victim? What sort of motion was it? Huh, want to test me, do you? It was like this, stuck the fellow next to him without even getting up, just like the prim banker said. Okay. Now then, juror number 6. How would you say the defendant stabbed the victim, madame? Oh, well, dear, as far as I understand it. It was like this. He stabbed the poor man after he'd collapsed on the floor. The coachman said so. That. Now don't move. Oh, so... Take a look at those two jurors. He stuck the fellow next to him without even getting up. And he stabbed the poor man after he'd collapsed on the floor. Well, I never. They're stabbing in totally different directions. Exactly. So this is how this is how I prove it. Not to the witness, but to the jury. Oh my god, this is great. What this tells us is that there's a strong possibility one of the witnesses isn't telling the truth. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is so good. I don't know that yet, but what I do know is that if the trial ends at this point, we may never find out. We may never know the real truth. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, can you really let that happen in all good conscience? Yeah. I can't abide people telling Granny, yes! Oh my god, I love this. The scales. Oh my god. Granny, oh my god. Why? Excuse me? This is our uniform. If I could use magic, do you really think I'd be putting myself through all this? Well then... No, because he was only stabbed once in the abdomen. The autopsy report. Oh, you're really making the other jurors mad at you. They're ready to kill each other now. But could the foreman of the jury be right? No! We have the autopsy! He was stabbed once in the abdomen! Did the two witnesses see two different moments of the same crime? It's out of the question! It's out of the question! No, no, no. There we go. Unfortunately, Mr. Foreman, whatever. What you're suggesting is impossible. It's out of the question. I know, and I'm doing my job as a lawyer. We have it. Fuck you. It looks like the only way I'm going to convince him is to present him with something he can't dismiss. He was stabbed once. As you wish. I'll give you the evidence, you asshole. I'll give you the proof. It's out of the question that the two witnesses saw two different moments of the same crime, as proven by this. This is the victim's autopsy report. According to what's written here, Mr. Mason was stabbed in the abdomen once. Only once. Yeah. It's quite simple. The victim was stabbed precisely one time. Which means these witnesses can't possibly have seen it happen two different times. Oh my god. Alright, I concede defeat. Yes! Yes! Oh, okay. Two more. There is something else that's bothering me about a couple of their assertions. Okay. Two more jurors against each other. Excuse me. So we have to change the... Okay. Trust the driver, he has an excellent memory. 4 passengers with fares totaling 20 pence. Wait, hold on, let me save. Listen, okay, so there were... So let's do some math here. Okay. So, there are 4 passengers, and it's 4 pence. He hasn't raised them. 4 times 4, we know, is 16. So, the total of all 4 passengers should have been 16 pence for that one ride. Wait, this one. Okay, so the fares totaling 20 pence. But if they had not raised above 4 pence, then it should be 16 pence total, right? So I'm gonna pit her against him. Alright, those two statements clearly contradict each other. £20. 16 pence. According to the group testimony we've heard so far, there were 4 passengers on the omnibus on the night in question. And according to the coachman, Mr. Beppo, he took 20 pence, 20 pence in fares, which makes no sense. Okay. And juror number 5 also told us the following. The fare for the omnibus is always 4 pence. But that doesn't add up at all. Oh my god, wait, if the fare is supposed to be 4 pence, and he's not lying that it's 4 pence, could Beppo be swindling these people with higher fares? But that doesn't add up at all, literally. In fact, it leaves a glaring discrepancy in the facts. Why, you say? Alright, here goes. 4 passengers paying 4 pence each. If you do the multiplication... Aha, you see where this is going. Juror number 2. It would be 16 pence. Yes, exactly. As I said, it doesn't add up. The figures are different. By 4 pence, in fact. Or precisely, 1 person's fare. Oh. So either there was 1 more person on the thing, on the omnibus, or someone is swindling them. Now, it could be either. Either Beppo is charging more, right? So a pence higher. So each person is paying 5 pence. Or there was someone else on the omnibus, but the other 2 people on top could not see because they cannot see. They are seated above the other person that could have been there, right? Because they could only see the opposite side in the sunroof. So someone else could have stabbed the poor brickmaker, Mason, like a lunge forward and stab him. And maybe McGilda is actually, even though he seems kind of weird, a decent guy who is actually trying to help the guy, right? Maybe. I don't know. And Beppo is lying, saying that no one else was in there. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe there's another explanation and I have no idea. 1 person's fare. Yes, in other words, on the omnibus that night, it's distinctly possible there was another passenger we've heard nothing about. It could be... The coachmen of the guild are good, honest men, one and all. Trustworthiness is our watchword. The figures your coachman claims most certainly do not add up. Your watchword, good sir, is a fallacy. Mr. Guildmaster, I think you ought to consider that if this trial were to end now, the news will surely spread all over London. The news that one of your coachmen tried to hide the fact that he let nefarious characters ride his omnibus. Okay. Well, according to my book here, you simply launch a ball of fire into the innocent sides of the set of scales. You know. Nope, we're not in agreement anymore. Wait till I get my hands on you, Beppo. Oh, yes. Now is the maid gonna... I think juror number 1 is really in on it. Like, he's part of... Maybe he's the really fishy one. Begging your pardon, sir. I'm going to do the same. Yes! Oh my god, yes! A penny can be the difference between a smile and a tear, after all. I certainly can't put my trust in someone who doesn't follow my exacting standards in financial matters. I, for one, think it's only proper that we hear from the witnesses again. Wait, that means 4 jurors are now leaning to not guilty. Yes, we did it! Okay. We've won. Well, we haven't won yet, but we're getting there. No one deceives me. I said shut your trap. I know a liar when I see one, and if the chap ever dares to cross the threshold of my shop, I'll take this razor-sharp blade. Ew, dude, stop. Please tell me he's a barber. Stop. Well, in quite a remarkable turn of events, the defense's summation examination has flipped the balance of the scales of justice. The jurors now stand at 2 for guilty and 4 for not guilty. Oh, thank fuck. Van Zieks is like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, he's brought out his chalice again. He's not happy. Oh. Oh, he is not happy. Oh dear, okay. Having savored the rich aroma of the carmine contents of this hallowed chalice, it may seem crushed to crush it to dust. Pray forgive the discourtesy. He's really just a vampire. Lord Van Zieks. Ugh. Is it cold in here or is it just me? As your antiquated tome no doubt says, the prosecution may not speak during a summation examination. So I honored a deathly silence and listened to the charade. It seems I overestimated the intelligence of the jury. No! Oh, thank you for stopping. Oh god. There's nothing so hard to prove as a self-evident truth, it would seem. No, and why else would we grace the courtroom with our presence after all? Oh, we're zooming in. So, let us proceed to the next round of battle. He took his cape off. Bring forth the witnesses once more. Is that a prosecutor badge? We're in serious business now. Witnesses, I trust you heard the summation examination we have just had to endure. He's adorable. Okay, here we go. Let me do a little save here. Oh my god, because listen, as much as we've turned it around quite a bit, it can go bad very fast. Okay, hold on. Okay. Well, I for one was told I had to pay 5 pence for the bus. He fiddled us on the fare, he did, and then I saw that blood-curdling sight as well. It's all too much. I tell you, I saw McGilded stabbing that man. Everything I said before stands. Oh, yes, he stabbed him, yes he did. I think so, yes. So he didn't see it, though. Yeah, but that still means someone was lying. Also, we have the fucking ledger. Okay, there's another word. I mean, it's kind of defined here already, but Beppo, explain yourself. I am terribly sorry, Guildmaster. Hmm. Had to pay 10 pence on the bus just 10! Oh, he has... Oh my god, he has little hair... I didn't even notice. Little bits tied in the back. It's our right in court. Absolutely. Fuck you. Okay. It's 11:34. It's okay. I wonder if I can just finish this part of the trial. Okay, we're gonna press all of them. Okay. I mean, to be fair, he is outside. I mean, I get it, but it's still... But... Okay. If only there had been a 5th passenger. Okay. Does that mean everyone on board that night paid 5 pence instead of 4? So he paid 5 pence. And you paid 5 pence. Okay. Okay. I'm just trying to gather information, dude. He fiddled us on the fare, he did, and then I saw that blood-curdling sight as well. It's all too much. Okay. Alright. Oh, well, not exactly, sir. I mean, I didn't actually see the exact moment the gent was stabbed. Oh, okay. Okay. But Mr. First didn't actually see the point at which the victim was killed. That may turn out to be very significant. I heard the banker dead next to me make a sharp intake of breath, see? That's when I looked through the glass. That's when I saw that horrible blade poking out from the belly, all covered in blood. He's giving a really stern look to First. Look it up. Every time I see a knife now, I can't help screaming, even when I'm eating. Oh, that sucks though. Okay. So you saw the defendant, Mr. McGilded, stabbing the victim, Mr. Mason, who was sitting next to him. That's what I said, isn't it? It was bothering me before, but this... Okay. For just a brief moment, he hesitated. He did hesitate! Something about Mr. Fairplay's testimony just jars with me. I wish I could work out what it was. So he hesitated. Oh, let me listen to this one. But how did you see it? Earlier you testified that you saw the moment when the defendant allegedly stabbed the victim, didn't you? But that doesn't make sense, because you said that the victim was on the floor and described the assailant holding the knife in an ice pick grip. Right, so he couldn't... it was impossible for Beppo to have seen the actual crime happen. When I turned around, I saw it through the skylight. Excuse me? Hold on. So he's seated here. If he saw through the skylight, he would have seen the other side. I don't know, because he would not be able to see the side where the victim was sitting. So in short, you didn't see the moment when the victim was actually stabbed at all. So, no, but they saw two different sides. I suppose I didn't actually see the precise moment of the stabbing. Oh. Oh? Excuse me? Do you have something to say about that, Mr. Fairplay? Now you listen to me. I know what you're thinking. He didn't really see the exact moment the fellow was stabbed. What are the chances of that? Eh? I definitely gave him a different voice, but it's fine. He's getting flustered. I might be able to extract some new information from him if I answer him cleverly. Could he have just happened to see the exact moment the crime was committed? I did not mean to press that. Okay, well, you know what? That was probably going to be my choice anyway, but... yeah, that... Well, it is a little hard to believe, certainly. Unless you spend your time peeping through a skylight on the top of an omnibus, that is. That... oh my god. That is also a hereditary trait, probably. Peeping? I'm a respectable city banker, I'll have you know. And I know what I saw. I remember it as clearly as a Ballarat day. What is that, a Ballarat? I don't know what that is. It was a grim scene, I don't mind telling you. Oh, excuse me if I was getting a little hot under the collar there, my lord. Alright. Do you think I'd forget the sight of those blood-soaked hands after the butcher stabbed the man? Blood-soaked? But the gloves are not blood-soaked, though. There's like, I mean, there's blood on it, sure, but they're not blood-soaked. Blood-soaked? Well, perhaps soaked is laying it a little thick, but anyway, there was definitely blood all over them. Both of them were covered. No, they were not. How do I present evidence here? Because they're not both covered. Because if we look at the gloves, only one of them has a little bit of blood on them, not both of them. I feel sure there's something not quite right about that. Present the evidence. Okay. Can't waste this cross-examination. Okay. Yeah, but I want to present the evidence. Because I have evidence for... Okay, so we can this time. Okay. Blood-soaked hands. Well, I admit that soaked might be laying it. Okay. Well, they both weren't. Oh, this is a good pose. I wish I could get rid of the thing there. Because I want to screenshot it. Oh, god damn it. I don't need a picture of you. Let me delete that right away. I don't need a picture of you. Get out of here. I didn't want to waste any time. Okay. Here are the gloves worn by the defendant, Mr. McGilded, on the night in question. What's so strange about them, dude? And there certainly does appear to be a sizable dark-colored stain there. But, as I'm sure you can clearly see, it's only on the right-hand glove. What are you doing? Don't bite metal, dude. That hurts my teeth just looking at it. In short, Mr. Fairplay, your testimony is inconsistent. But no, that can't be right. So you're the liar here, then. I mean, stop biting is so gross. He kind of looks like a Dr. Seuss character. Juror number 3. Mr. Fairplay, if your last statement was a lie, it calls your entire testimony into question. You say you saw the moment the victim was stabbed, but is that really the truth? Fuck you, dude. What are you objecting to? It was a simple mistake. You can't justify accusing this man of lying. Yes, it wasn't both hands, it was only one, but the fact remains. What is this pose now? I love it. The victim's blood was on the accused. No, Mr. Fairplay categorically stated that he saw blood all over both hands, which means there's a strong possibility that this witness was deliberately trying to mislead the court. Oh my god, this is so fun. Why? I'm a city banker, for pity's sake. My word should be the gold standard. I'm a gentleman, not some gutter snipe. Oh, sorry, the mic keeps popping. I keep popping. Upstanding members of society don't prevaricate. That's another word I do not know. Prevaricate. Prevaricate. Got it. He's claiming to have no reason to lie. But is that really the case? We have a reason. Mr. Naruhodo, if we had some evidence to explain why Mr. Fairplay might be lying, it could turn the tide in this trial completely. We have something, the ledger. We have evidence. We have evidence. Evidence is all that matters in a court of law. The defense is ready to present evidence. By Jove, are you sure? I love this music, it's so good. Yes, evidence that will clearly demonstrate why Mr. Fairplay had reason to lie in his testimony. The very ledger that Barak Van Ziek, presented to court, showing that Mr. McGilded had lent money to Mr. Mason and left him in debt. But we found something else here. Okay, here we go. This is a list of the debtors who owe money to Mr. McGilded. Yes, a list of innocent victims crippled by the accused's extortion. The point is, among the names of these debtors is your name, Mr. Bruce Fairplay. Yeah. Mr. Fairplay, are you currently indebted financially to the accused? No, well, it's barely worthy of being called a debt. According to this ledger, you owe 20 guineas. Not an inconsiderable sum of money, wouldn't you say? 20 guineas. How much is that? Whoops, I didn't mean to... You know, I've been saying all this like money stuff. I don't really know. Okay, how much pence worth? So a pence? No, not Mike Pence. God damn it. Pence and guineas. Okay, so this is old money. Not shillings. I want... We know what pounds are. Ugh, you know what? Whatever. Let's just say a guinea is a lot of fucking... is a lot, okay? Let's just go with that. Because I do not... I don't know. Whatever. Whatever, it's okay. Well, what of it? Let's suppose Mr. McGilded were to be found guilty of murder. What would become of your debt in that case? Those documents state that the loan agreement is forged between two individual parties. Therefore, were the creditor, the defendant here, to be sentenced to a capital punishment, all outstanding debts would be owed to him would be annulled. They would cease to exist. Mr. Fairplay, Is it not the case that you claimed in your testimony to have seen something you never in fact saw, in a devious attempt to annul your debt of 20 guineas to the defendant? What a lying sack of shit, this man. Order, order, order. Mr. Bruce Fairplay. Yes, my lord. Let me ask you again. And be aware that your answer may have most serious implications upon your future, sir. Did you or did you not see the precise moment in time at which the defendant is alleged to have thrust a knife into the victim? Oh my god. So much for fair play. Your silence speaks volumes. You did not tell the truth in your testimony. Alright, now let's not make a melodrama out of this. Perhaps I did overstate the truth a pinch. Dude, this is a big deal. But it makes no difference. I definitely remember seeing blood on McGilded's hands. Both of them. But we have gloves that prove that wasn't the case. And yet only one of the defendant's gloves, which we have here as evidence, is stained. Stop biting that. I wonder if I might be allowed to speak, sir. Okay. Well, the thing is, I think I remember seeing it myself, as it happens. The murder? The blood, sir, on the assailant's hands. I think, yes. I'm almost sure that it was on both of his hands, not just one. So we have 2 counts where it's on both hands, yet we only have gloves that are stained on one. But it was on both hands. Why are you so... Oh my god. Mr. Naruhodo, this is good news. The course of the trial seems to have shifted slightly at last. It's good, but... Listen, I'll be right back. I need to... I'll be right back. Just give me a minute. Right. Listen to this farce of a testimony. Maybe. So, there was for sure blood on both hands, seen by 2 witnesses. Okay. There was blood on both hands of the assailant. I sincerely and distinctly remember that. However, I suppose you might say that I didn't see the exact moment the stabbing transpired. If that matters. It does matter. I remember seeing the knife, and I remember seeing both of the attacker's hands with blood on them. I didn't actually see anything myself. No, not until I heard that scream. Anyway, the fact remains, there can't have been anyone else inside that carriage, for we all would have seen. Okay. Okay. Not one of... Okay, in truth effect, not one of you was witness to that crucial moment the crime was perpetrated. That's really not what testimony is about. Let us examine the interior of the omnibus once more. Let's look inside. The victim's fresh blood is clearly visible on the seat, corroborating the witness's accounts. Corroborating. That's such a hard word to say. Corroborating. Okay. In other words, there is no substantial nor significant change in the facts of the case. Hmm. Okay. Oh, my shoulder hurts. Ow, okay. Usually my left shoulder, the back, hurts a lot. But today, my right shoulder near the front, so what's it called? My clavicles? So my right side really hurts. And it only started hurting after I cleaned my cat's litter box, like a full clean. So I wonder if something happened while I was doing that today. I don't know. I hope it doesn't get worse because I have work tomorrow. Okay, so there's there's blood on both hands. I see. Let's save up here. Yes. What am I doing? Okay, let's see. So there was blood on both hands of the assailant. I sincerely and distinctly remember that. Which means it wasn't him. He's defiant even in the face of hard evidence. No, because 2 people saw it. Well, I mean, he's doing his job as a prosecutor, so I'm not, like, mad that he's saying it, but at the same time, I'm mad because it doesn't help with my case. I suppose I might say, okay. Whether or not you saw the exact moment of the crime is a matter of fundamental importance, as well you know. Oh, that's a new animation. Ooh. You have a loan of 20 guineas outstanding with the defendant, do you not? Yes, he does. Had you hoped to release yourself from the financial burden by ensuring the defendant was found guilty? Stop chewing it, dude. That's not good for your teeth. I think you may have revealed rather more about your character than you bargained for, sir. Scruples. Alright. Let's see here. So he remembers seeing the knife and the blood on both hands. Only... just making sure no one's like going crazy here. Okay. The thing is, as far as I remember, sir, when I looked down and saw Mr. McGilded sitting beside the other fellow, I don't believe he was wearing any gloves, sir. See, listen, that's what I was thinking. He doesn't seem the type to wear gloves. He wasn't wearing these gloves. That's correct, sir. And I saw the blood on both his bare hands quite clearly. Now that's weird. Wait, no, but McGilded said he was wearing gloves, so that means it was someone else. Right, he did say so earlier. I should point out that the police officer who apprehended the accused on the night in question reported that there was no trace of blood on Mr. McGilded's gloved hands. But why is there blood on it now? This must be significant somehow. That doesn't make sense. Okay. You didn't see anything. Okay, everyone is still kind of okay. That's, yeah. What is he doing? I mean, you kind of were. Still, to say you saw nothing isn't right either, is it? Because you reacted to the scream. Mr. Beppo, you were driving your horses. At the very least, you must have enjoyed a good view of London streets, no? Excuse me? Oh, please. You didn't even see that. Oh, God. Okay. To avoid travel on the last omnibus service of London's cold winter nights. Yeah. Your boss is mad. Beppo has a cute design, though. Oh, this is difficult. And everything you saw of the incident was through the skylight on the roof of the omnibus. The Phoenix Wright omnibus at that. It was fiercely cold that night, but the glass wasn't frosted over. Oh yes, I remember I was shivering. It was so bitter. Okay, so it was very cold. Bitingly cold. Oh, I don't know about this young fellow, but I couldn't enter the cabin. Wait, what? Why? It was locked? But... it was locked? And from the inside... I tried knocking, but the gent inside just gestured at me to clear off. So I had no choice but to climb up to the roof deck and look down longingly into the warm cabin below. There could have been someone on the other side you couldn't see. Wow, 10 words I need to look up. Well, actually, 25, because of last... No. 30. 29 or 30. Okay. I'm not sure about these two witnesses. Could they really have seen everything inside the cabin through the skylight? No, I'm gonna say no because they can only see one side. Like, if you look... Like, honestly, if you look at the omnibus... if you look at the omnibus from the top, if you're on this side, you can only see that side, right? This side. And if you're on this side from where the driver was, you can see the other side. But that's it. I saved, so I'm gonna say no. Allow me to confirm one thing, Mr. Fairplay. You were riding this omnibus and witnessed the events in the cabin through the skylight in the floor of the upper deck. Is that right? Okay. In that case, there is a portion of the cabin interior that would have been out of sight from you. Exactly. I was saying this earlier. By golly, really? Yes. Obviously, at this stage, we can't say for sure. But the possibility cannot be denied that at the time of the incident, there could have been another passenger in the enclosed cabin of the omnibus. god. The prosecution demands that you substantiate your claims. After all, the scene of the crime is here in the flesh. I mean, we could just sit there. It's fine. We got this. You identify the area on this cross-section of plan. Okay, cross-sectional. Where exactly the omnibus are you suggesting that the potential extra passenger could have been situated? Here. Right here. Where else? Right here. Both rows of seats on the roof face the direction of travel, whereas the seats in the enclosed cabins face each other, which means the visible part of the cabin which the passengers on the roof deck can see through the skylight is as I've drawn here. So they couldn't see the other side. I've been mentioning that since earlier. The seat opposite the one which the victim and his attacker were sitting is obscured from view. In other words, if someone had been sitting on that seat, it's quite possible that these victims would have been completely unaware of it. Yeah. What are you objecting to now? It's quite possible some phantom was sitting there. You Nipponese have a forbidding habit of obscuring the truth with ambiguity. A name? A name? We don't have anyone though but him. And I don't think it'd be him. No. Why? This sucks. Can you, Mr. Naruhodo? I honestly don't know. Who could it have been? Who could have been in the other seat, which was out of sight from the witnesses on the roof deck? I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know. This makes... I don't understand who... Who could it be? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. Because the only M we have is either McGilded or fucking... I don't know, guys. This is hard. No, it's hard. We don't have a lot of options though. Because we know he was on the top. And he hasn't said anything about him not being on top, right? So, and it can't be the driver because he was driving. So what? Oh, you know what though? I'm thinking about it now. So, we can't look at the thing, but okay, let's do here. So, they were both seated here, and then Mason was here, and then McGilded apparently was here. And so we're trying to decide who's here, but let's say he was only stabbed once, and the driver didn't see it actually happen. So his account of the murder is wrong, meaning the guy sitting next to Mason had stabbed Mason, right? And if McGilded didn't do it, then he could not... Huh? He couldn't have been sitting here, so maybe... Okay, Hold on. Just get in. So, Mason's here, and then the killer is here. And if McGilded is not the killer, then... Okay. Okay, I think I get it. That makes some sense here. Also, what is this notification? Okay. The defense would like to forward a name of the person who is sitting there. Oh, you have another chalice. You think you're funny. This could be it. This could be the chance I've been waiting for to turn the trial in my favor. Okay, on the night of the murder, the person occupying the seat in the omnibus cabin that was obscured from view was... Now let's think, it has to be... It's him. Because if he is not the murderer, and the murder was said to be sitting next to the victim, so he turned and stabbed him suddenly, then it could not be Magnus McGilded seated next to the victim. So it has to be him? The passenger in... Okay, so yeah, I was saying that the guy next to the victim looked too tall. So if he's small, then... Okay, the passenger in the enclosed cabin that the witnesses on the roof deck failed to see has to have been Mr. Magnus McGilded. Because he didn't kill. Oh. Holy shit. He says that a lot. Do forgive the discourtesy. If I desecrate this chamber by smashing my hollow chalice, do forgive the discourtesy. People talk of those tiny island nations in the Far East as having a learning and culture of their own. But I see they use the terms ill-advisedly. Wow, asshole. Let me explain in terms that even a student of an artless backwater such as yourself might Wow, what a prick. That man is too tall to be McGilded. When the bloody scene unfolded, the victim and his assailant were sitting side by side. Multiple witnesses have attested to the fact. It's the very premise on which this case is built, which means he wasn't the killer! But that premise may be wrong. What? If the victim really was sitting beside Mr. McGilded, it creates an inconsistency that can't be reconciled in any way. Reconciled is a better way to say, I think. The defendant's gloves, my lord. Excuse me. And the fact that the killer wasn't wearing any. God, okay. Both witnesses made the same testimony. They claimed that there was blood on both hands of the person sitting next to the victim. Yeah, but they also said the guy who killed the Mason wasn't wearing gloves either. The point is, even in the face of this irrefutable evidence, both witnesses have maintained their stance. Exactly. They both adamantly swear that they clearly remember seeing blood on both hands of the assailant. And listen, they're not in cahoots with each other. One guy has a motive to get McGilly accused of murder, but he fixed his testimony. The other guy is just a dude that was sitting there. In short, their memory of events is correct, and their testimony reveals the truth. If it was somebody else sitting beside the victim that night, a third party we have yet to identify. And the victim's blood was on the passenger's hands, both of them. It's an objection party. Obviously, the true culprit, which we do not know. Oh my god. What exactly are you postulating? Why exactly are you giving me so many words I don't know? Like, context clues, I have an idea of what they mean, but I don't know the dictionary term because we don't learn these words. The defense's postulation is just that. Is that like an assumption, I guess? Postulation. I will put that in the same line there. Excuse me. Nothing more than conjecture. Even conjecture is a word I see and hear all the time, but and kind of know the meaning of because you hear it a lot, but you don't really learn it. The witnesses have clearly stated that they saw the accused. No, they did not. But when elaborating on his testimony, Mr. Fairplay said the two of them were wearing hats and I couldn't exactly make out their faces. Yes. The tops of their heads were obscured by the roof. I could see the rest of them though. Yes, that's right. Both gents were most certainly hatted. Hatters do tend to notice such things, sir. That is also true. That is important because look at Mr. McGilded here. Look at his hat. It's very, very interesting. I'm afraid I don't remember. Huh. And you call yourself a hatter. It does make a difference. How can you be sure? You know, I'm wondering why he didn't say anything. What if he was sleeping? I feel like he said something about that earlier, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I can't go that far back. Darn it. But I think he said something about the movement of the carriage, the bus, made him fall asleep, maybe? So I think he was passed out. He's right. If there was another person traveling in the enclosed cabin of the omnibus, it's inconceivable that Mr. McGilded would have been unaware of it, unless he was sleeping. He could have been sleeping. Fine, bring him in. My lord. Yes, we should. Because I think he was sleeping. He was a sleepy boy. No, demand his testimony. Fuck that. If we leave it alone, we're gonna lose. The defense would like to call Mr. McGilded to the stand. Yes. Dude, your knife's still stuck there? It shouldn't be that hard to get out. It would be utterly illogical not to hear his testimony. Alright. He's like, fine. Okay. Oh, God. I was gonna do this until a to be continued, but there has not been a single to be continued in this trial. Well, it's fine. It's not like I was gonna sleep right away anyway, even if I have work tomorrow. Let's make bad decisions. Yeah, I should be okay. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. To be sure, I have, my lord. What did I say about my throat being in bad condition and I wasn't gonna do a lot of voices? I'm a fucking liar. There are now 2 matters on which the court desires to hear from you. The first is whether or not there was a third party with you in the omnibus cabin as proposed by the defense. The second is that if such a person was indeed present, why did you conceal the fact from the police? I still say he was sleeping. Begad, no, 'tis not in my nature to hide anything at all. The truth of the matter is, I've been desperate about this all along. Do I tell yous all, or keep me mouth shut? Just tell them you fell asleep, goddammit. The fine fella representing me is absolutely right. In the carriage on the night with myself and the other man, there was another passenger. And 'twas me who helped the little urchin get away after all all happened. Wait, what? Why? I mean, if that happened, you're innocent of murder, but why'd you let the guy go? I'm truly sorry I am, Lord Van Zeeks. I'm sure you'll be wanting to know why I said nothing when I was taken in by the police. Oh, God. I do be having a very good reason, I assure you. Well, the little child was just in the wrong place at the wrong time, and not in any way involved, you see. Child? Oh. I had a thought earlier. When you go into the omnibus, right? When we open this, no, this. I had a thought earlier that someone might have been in here, but then I'm like, if they said it's too small to put like luggage, then never mind. But he talked about a child just now, so maybe the child was in there. What? If the police had known the wee one was there, they'd have assumed she'd done it. They'd have hauled her into this here courtroom just like myself. I was only trying to spare her that. Young hearts and young minds are easily damaged, my lord. Oh, my nose is being really stuffy now. Maybe it's because it's getting really warm. And who is this young child of whom you speak of? That I don't know. Well, the wee ting just happened to be in the carriage that night. I never saw her before or since. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if the urchin isn't here in this courtroom as we speak, listening to the proceedings. What? Wait, what? What? Wait. What happened? What? Wait. Wait, the accused is just standing there. Excuse me? What the fuck is happening? We were hurriedly removed from the smoke-filled courtroom by the bailiff, amid scenes of chaos as people stumbled over one another in their desperation to flee the chamber. We had no idea what was happening. All we knew was that, for the time being at least, the trial was suspended. What the fuck? Okay.